Hello, dearly beloved. Welcome to this quick message. I have not been feeling quite well in my throat. I have a very, very bad throat, right? So, I have a lozenge uh, in my mouth, but I was about to cancel today's reading, but I felt like I just needed to come in and share a quick message, like a very short message, whatever it is that is wanting to come across for you, dear one, whoever is watching this live at this point, at this moment. What is it that you need to know about your journey, about your person, like whatever is coming across? I'm just going to quickly share it before I have that coughing bout again. Right, so I have a very bad throat all of a sudden. Very, very bad throat. It's like I'm coughing since morning. It feels dry, it feels painful, and somehow I feel like this is masculine's energy. They're trying to heal their throat chakra. They are trying to heal their vishuddhi itself, it means like purification, right? She's saying my throat is too hurting, right? So I might be sounding like a man as well, like a raspy man. So this is I feel like this is the masculine trying to prepare to speak, preparing to communicate, or like trying to find their own self-expression, trying to find the words, trying to formulate the right kind of sentences that conveys their depth, or that conveys their intentions as well. I feel like some of the feminines might be really doubting their masculine's intentions today. It's like, did you ever like me? Did you ever care for me? Like, you might be feeling that today, right? So that's why I feel like this throat chakra is being healed today for the masculine, so that they can prepare to speak, prepare to communicate. I feel like you might be feeling that energy around. If you have been sensing your person's energy around, if you have been seeing their names, if you might have been seeing their uh, their birth year in particular is a very, very specific message coming across. You might be seeing your birth year and then your person's birth year as well, right? So if this is happening for you, this message is coming across for you. Also, you might be seeing sunflowers, you might be seeing bunnies with those like long floppy ears. It might be in the form of illustration, it might be in the form of like a real life bunny as well. You might also be seeing wolves a lot. And when it comes to birds, you might be seeing many hummingbirds. What else? I'm missing out something. You might also be seeing rainbows a lot, right? So this is rainbows in posts, rainbows in songs, like certain songs that might have the word rainbow. Or you might be seeing actual rainbows, like even from your glasses. Like if you are someone who wears glasses, you might be sitting against the sunlight, and like through the lens there's a rainbow right in front of you. That kind of a thing might be happening for you. Rainbows, yes, and cards. And look at this, I just pulled out my chakra love deck. So this is my chakra deck. This is a very, very beautiful deck. I don't know where my old one is. I don't know where I kept it, right? Me being me. So I pulled out a new one today because I felt like I need to come to this specific deck in order to pull out the messages that are wanting to come across for you, right? So what do you need to know, dear one who's viewing this message right now? What do you need to know? What do you need to know right now? I hope you all are feeling well today. Bunny, rainbows. Rainbow देखने से क्या होगा, you said. So rainbows basically signify like God's presence, of course. This is like bringing magic into the journey. Even in everyday life, even as a child, when you saw rainbows, remember how it made you feel. And it is to this day as well, right? Why is that? You can get today a little bit deeper into this question, all right? This is a self-inquiry question. Why do you feel the way that you feel when you see rainbows, right? There might be certain deeper answers there, right? But for the journey in particular, if there are certain external influences that are hampering, hindering, harming, or blocking the connection, this connection is never blocked, right? So because your person is a reminder that God is within, right, and everything is interconnected, right? So when all is one, there is no separation, there is no sense of split, right? So rainbow again reminds us, for this journey, particularly for the twin flame path, rainbows come here as a reminder that God's redirection is present, right? God's protection, benevolence, protection for divine counterparts is always present. It's like no one can harm this connection, no one can hamper this connection, even though it might seem so. In actuality, even the people who are like sort of like creating a divide in between the two of you, or they are sort of like pulling you apart, not allowing you to see each other, not allowing you to communicate with each other. There are these external circumstances, or they might be like actual people. They are also playing God's role. They are also playing God's role in this journey, right? Why? Because through the separation that is created, through the physical separation that is created between you and your counterpart, you come to realize that you have this pain, this immense pain comes up, right? Why is it there? Why is this pain there? And then there is the eternal remembrance. So many a times, many things happen on this journey, and we don't want to go to God, basically, right? So this is a way to come into our own faith, to come into our own belief, to come into our own surrender about this journey, and to understand that God already is making it work, right? There is always forward movement, right? So what is it that you need to know, dear one? What is it that you need to know about your journey, about your twin? Okay, I was thinking this card might come out. There it is. There's the communication. This is the Vishuddhi which I was speaking about. Right, I'll come to the cards later, a little bit later. Also, very interesting, bottom of the deck is narcissism, and this flower is called Nemophila, and this is also connected to the Vishuddhi. Look at this. Wow. So also this gentleman also fell out, so I'm going to take this as well. I love malachite. If you have worked with malachite, it is a beautiful stone to work with. Malachite's energies are very powerful. Like, it's a magnifier of energy, malachite, right? If you can see these lines, right, it's like sending out ripples of energy. So malachite is also known as a manifestation stone, but for me personally, malachite stands for a heart chakra activation. It's a beautiful like resonance that's being sent out, like a sonar wave. It's being sent out into the universe, right? So what is it that you need to know, dear one, right now? What is it that you need to know about yourself, about your journey, about this connection, about your person? Okay, I'll also ask, what is it that you need to work upon right now? What is it that the viewer needs to work upon? Wow, I'm blown away. This is amazing. I love these cards. All right, bottom of the deck is the world, right? You are my world. Someone is reaching out, letting you know, you are my world, you are my absolute world. It's like my whole world goes on around you, right? And I also have the chalice, which also reminds me of the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I'll come into the connection energies a little bit later. I'll now pull out some messages. What does your person need to say to you at this moment? That is why I felt like it is so important. My voice might be very, very soft and slow today because I cannot speak very loud. I won't be able to speak at all. I'm not able to shout like today. It's like धीरे 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 बोलो. Somehow I'm also getting, I said धीरे धीरे बोलो, so I'm also getting that song बोलना हल्के हल्के. You might want to listen to that song. Probably it means something to you for your journey, or might be your person might have shared it with you, or I don't know. बोलना हल्के हल्के. It's a very beautiful song. You might want to listen to the lyrics. ओके, सो दिस कार्ड इज ऑलरेडी देयर. ये भाई साहब ऑलरेडी हैं यहाँ पे. I said it's going to be a quick reading, but now I really doubt that the amount of cards coming up. Okay. So when it comes to energy, the first card coming out is the communication, spirulina, right? And I'm not surprised by this card at all. Right as I started this live, I was like, throat chakra affected, right? So yes, it is connected to me because I'm reading it for you, but somehow I feel like this is your masculine's energy as well, that their throat, their expression, their sense of self, like how they show up into the world might be affected today. It's like they are introspecting a little bit. Might be so that I'm feeling like this person might have said certain things to you in the past, or might be so that this person wanted to say certain things but they were unable to communicate that properly, or they just kept quiet. They did not say anything at all, and that effect that blocked their throat. And today they are working on that, working towards healing that. Look at this, I have secrecy, right? So the secrecy keyword, the opposite of secrecy is communication, right? So when we keep secrets, we block our throat chakra. So today, dear feminine, you can do this inner work. You can look within yourself and see where you might be keeping things to yourself, right? It may be with regards to a friend, it may be with regards to a teacher, certain ideas, thoughts, opinions that you feel like you should share, and see, the other person might also benefit from what you share, right? But if you keep it to yourself, you block your throat chakra. ठीक है, तो आज आपसे कहा जा रहा है कि open up. You might also be called to sing, because I came across a couple of reels today which were about vocal training. Like they were teaching how to sing in a very, very simple way. And although I wanted to try it, but I was like, no, I'm very bad at singing. पहले ही मैंने I'm extremely bad at singing, right? So so today you are healing your communication today, working with your throat chakra. You can work with turquoise, you can work with howlite, you can also have this Vishuddhi chakra bracelet. This is a very, very specific bracelet that I created on Heaven on Earth. So it includes turquoise, it includes blue star amazonite, it includes blue snakeskin jasper, blue lace agate, it's angelite, then there is aquamarine, then there is blue chalcedony, right? So lots of blueies. I have been wearing this since the last couple of days, if you might have noticed, right? So yes, so if you want to have this, you can just reach out to me and let me know. This works very beautifully if you are consciously like working towards your own blocks, like communicative blocks. Also it helps during meditation as well, right? So with blue spirulina in particular, like spirulina is derived from an algae from the ocean. And ocean again is like lots of emotion, wild emotion, okay? So it's wild abandon. The ocean is something very scary for most of the people as well, because it's very unpredictable and it's like huge, massive. So I feel like there is a lot, like massive amounts of emotion and communication that this person wants to bring forward, but unable to. Again, they are unable to speak their heart out, and they are going within. I feel like that energy, when it is turned inwards, I feel like it's also helping them. They might be getting some tingling sensation in the middle of the brow, or you might be getting that, like a tapping sensation or a tingling sensation. Some of you might be feeling heat right in the middle of your eyebrows, where the Agnya chakra, the pineal gland, is placed, and that is helping you to clear away delusion, right? So when we are deluded, when we are in illusions, our third eye chakra gets blocked, right? Now a very interesting part of this journey. I was not planning to share this, but I feel like since this card has come up, I need to talk about it. Most of the feminists today are like falling off from the journey today a bit. They are like, oh, twin flame journey is simply an illusion, and your masculine is an illusion, and that is not the ultimate purpose of this journey. And the answer is yes, right? But having said that, we also must remember that we ourselves are an illusion as well, right? आप सब चीज़ों को illusion बना रहे हो, but खुद को आप real मान रहे हो, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. अगर आपने अद्वैत वेदांत के बारे में पढ़ा है, तो there is this path called Neti Neti, wherein you are discarding everything that is not divine, everything that is not eternal or infinite. You need to discard it. Everything that perishes, discard it. That is not God. ठीक है? तो नीति नीति, not this, not that. So when you say this twin flame journey is an illusion, well, so are you. You cannot say I am real and this twin flame journey is false. ठीक है? क्योंकि अगर ऐसा होता, अगर ये जर्नी इल्यूजन है, तो आपको बार बार साइंस क्यों दिखाए जा रहे हैं, बार बार नाम क्यों आ रहा है, बार बार सिंक्रोनिसिटीज क्यों दिख रही हैं आपको, राइट? बार बार आपको जर्नी पे यूनिवर्स ही लेकर आती है, राइट? एंड आई हैव डन माई ओन फेयर शेयर ऑफ रनिंग अवे फ्रॉम दिस जर्नी. आई रैन अवे फॉर like 2 good years, and I'm so stubborn, adamant as a person. I did not consume a single video, a single post which had the word twin flame on it for 2 years. So I was completely on my spiritual path, like head on, my ear head on, I was in my spiritual path, right? But then I had to come back. Why? Because I am meant to be here. I'm meant to be reading. I gave up tarot reading for 2 years. I was not taking even clients. So much so that my dad was like, okay, maybe you should start again. Maybe you don't, don't give it up just yet. Right? And then there were signs again and again, right? I had a YouTube channel which had a massive reach, and I deleted all of the videos. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want tarot readings, right? I deleted everything, cleared away. And one fine day, my little one, she's watching my channel. She's like, where are your videos? I said, beta, I deleted them all. She's like, no. You don't have to delete them. Make videos. Do tarot. And I'm like, acha, okay. So loyalty, right? So loyalty is in question today. No, I wasn't working, Shiny, for a period of 2 years. I feel like 2020 and 2021. I was completely dedicated on my spiritual path. See, I discarded it all. जब ये spiritual journey है, तो मैं क्यों twin flame खेल रही हूँ ना? मुझे पता है कि भाई, in my logical head, nothing is to happen. Everything is so far-fetched. Everything is so ridiculous that, even if I want things to happen, they won't happen. That was the kind of thinking I had. So I discarded everything. Let me just go to Mahadev. जब ये महादेव के जाने का रास्ता ये है मेरा, तो मैं रास्ते को क्यों देख रही हूँ? मैं महादेव को देखूँ ना. तो हमने महादेव को पकड़ लिया. अब वो कहते हैं, बेटा तुम आ तो गए हो और जाना तुम्हें को वही है. Right? So everything happens for a reason, and that is why I'm no one to tell you do this or don't do that. Oh, you found a new soulmate, don't go with the soulmate. Stick to your journey, right? Or if you are completely like attached to your journey, you will never find me say that forget about everything else, है ना? क्यों? क्योंकि हम अपने experiences के through हम सीख रहे हैं. If I'm going to tell you something, maybe you agree with it, maybe you don't agree with it, because you think that it's my opinion. It's not my opinion, it's part of my experience. So when you follow your own inner guidance, when you start following your own intuition, blueberries are very sweet, by the way. I just tasted blueberries for the very first time in my life, but I'll come to that later. I'm getting sidetracked now. So when you start following that inner guidance that you're having, you come to those personal experiences, and then you're like, oh God, maybe the soulmate thing is not made for me, because I'm not finding that inner peace, I'm not finding that joy, I'm not finding that connection maybe, or my finances have gone to shit, my health is going to shit. If I'm sharing an intimate space with my soulmate, my health has gone down. What are these? These are all blaring signs from the universe that you are going off track. You're not on your soul path. Because when you are on your soul path, everything will be taken care of. Your finances, your health, your wealth, your education, the kind of clients that you're attracting, the kind of soul tribe that you're coming into touch with. Everything will flow harmoniously. You just need to show up. And everything is like a beautiful flow. But when you find you're lad rahe ho, jhagad rahe ho, and there is this lots of resistance that's happening, that's because you are not on a path which is actually meant for you. You're going against the flow of what God has already decided for you. Right? So in Zen Buddhism as well, it's like you come into this relaxation. You're like a leaf on the river. You're going wherever the river is taking you. Maybe that you're able to see. I don't see myself ending up with a soulmate, right? But let me just follow. Let me just go with the flow and come to my own experiences, my own personal experiences. Let me gather my own information and not rely on 20 million readers. One, similar to me, right? So I would always guide you. I would always urge you to follow your own inner call. It is always leading you to home. Some of the feminines might have this fear that, what if I delay union? What if I'm going with someone else, and then because I want to be happy, I don't want to be stuck, I don't want to be waiting forever. So what if I choose someone and then I'm delaying union with my actual counterpart, and I'm thinking that someone else is my counterpart? Well, this is my false twin, right? So I always say, there's this one beautiful reader that I used to follow, and I still follow her, and there's this beautiful thing that she says always, that all paths lead home. Whether you take left, whether you take right, whether you go in the central path, you are going to come back home. You're going to come back to your divine counterpart. Either way. या आप मेरी बात सुन के आ जाओगे, या आप अपने पर्सनल रियलाइजेशंस को फॉलो करके वहाँ पहुँच ही जाओगे, राइट? जहाँ पे आपने पहुँचना है पहुँच ही जाओगे आप, राइट? I wasn't working for more than a year, and even now, but I felt so much of shame for it, and when people asked, I don't know what to say. I've been just doing inner work daily. वो बीच में रील आती थी ना, oh, are you working? Yes, I'm working on myself. Yes, I breathe. I breathe. I exist. That's the work that I'm doing, right? So that's also, वर्ल्ड व्यू जो है स्पिरिचुअलिटी को लेकर, वो बहुत इनर वर्क को लेकर बहुत ही पिछड़ा हुआ है. मतलब वहाँ पे आप कमा नहीं रहे हो तो आप बेकार हो, आपकी कोई पोजीशन नहीं, कोई स्टैंडिंग नहीं है सोसाइटी में, तो आप बेकार हो टाइप सी. बट दैट अगेन इज लिमिटेशन. I'm glad you shared about your story. Felt like a relief that I'm not the only one, that I'm not small or wrong. No, you are not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? Many a times, Shiny, what happens is that we designate our own sense of self-worth from what we are earning, or from the position that we hold. Right? Higher the position, better you are. जितना बड़ा बैंक बैलेंस है उतने बड़े इंसान आप हो. नहीं, ये दिस इज लाइक जस्ट कंडीशनिंग, right? Not necessarily so. I've seen many people who are doing very extremely well for themselves, and they feel like shit inside. They're dead inside. They feel like they are slogging for someone else. They're like slaving for someone else, not being able to live their own dream. If someone else is a slave, isn't it? Right? Working for someone else. Right? So then I have the malachite stone coming up forward. I feel like today you might be experiencing lots of heart fluttering, lots of heart movement, palpitation. Some of you might be feeling heaviness, like something heavy has been put, like a rock or a huge cupboard is put here. Right? I'm getting that scene from which was that Ranbir Kapoor ka movie. I found that scene to be so funny, although it was supposed to be serious. I literally laughed at that scene. And he's putting that gamla on his chhati is like so melodramatic. But that's the feeling that you might have today. I'm getting very sidetracked. Sorry, I'm just getting very, very distracted today. So you might be feeling that heaviness on the chest today, right? And that is telling you that you are coming into your own heart centering. Everything that feels heavy today, not necessarily that it continues to be heavy. When you sit with this heaviness, when you process this heaviness, when you accept it and embrace it, when you make it yours, and it seems to vanish away, it seems to become a cloud then, राइट, बिकॉज वो इमोशन ऊपर आ रहा है, एनर्जी ऊपर आ रही है, क्यों? ताकि आप उसको एड्रेस कर सकें. जैसे ही आप एड्रेस कर देते हैं, ठीक है, इट्स सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक, राइट, नो व्हाट इज नॉट वर्किंग, वही तो बात है ना. आई एम हैविंग दिस Alpenlibe, आई हैव वन एक्स्ट्रा ऑल्सो, आई एम हैविंग एन Alpenlibe इन माई माउथ. तो उससे थोड़ा ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा बोल पा रही हूँ, अदरवाइज आई वॉजंट एबल टू इवन टॉक टू माई मॉम. So it was becoming very difficult. So then I have the Malachite, right? Again, for the masculine, for your masculine, I feel like this is a heart blooming, a heart activation, heart blossoming. So right after the pink moon, and Venus is now direct, right? So everything that they had calculated in their previous relationships, like they have come to this understanding of what is working, what is not working, what is good for them, what is not good for them, what is working for them, what is not working for them, right? And there are certain realizations which are like activating the masculine's heart, and thus he wishes to come forward and talk to you about, like communicate to you about it. Already your person might be communicating, right, through songs, through messages. You might be seeing like their name, their birth year, right? And then I have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles for you, dear one, who is watching. Three of Cups, King of Spoons, this is King of Wands, and then I have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like many of you, if you remember me telling you that by the end of April, feminines are going to see like huge blessings in abundance, huge blessings in like financial wealth coming in, and this might come from any source. It's not necessarily a work source, right? So lots of blessings coming in. Right now you might be a little bit concerned about your financial position, about the money that you have or the money that you don't have. Maybe you owe someone money, right? And that is causing you a little bit of a stress. But look at this, how happy these cherries are. ये सोचना क्या, जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा, right? And this is also giving me the vibe of like हम दोनों हैं तो इकट्ठे मिलके देख लेंगे, right? We'll see to it. I feel like your person is reaching out to you in energy and telling you that we'll deal with it, right? You don't need to worry about it. Then I have the Three of Cups. So this is a reunion card. I feel like your person really feels like coming together and sharing food with you. Maybe they want to treat you. Maybe they want to have a one-on-one talk with you and get together. Of course, this represents like celebration. Giving thanks, giving gratitude, which is also a message coming in for you. Even when you don't have anything, you do have many things. Even when you don't have anything, you still have many things. So for those many things, once you start giving gratitude, because Three of Cups is a card of cornucopia, it's a card of gratefulness, giving thanks for everything that you do have. So once you come into the energy of gratitude, you automatically start attracting everything that is meant for you, and you're meant to come into your own work energy, like you're working with your inner masculine today, dear feminine, I feel. So everything with regards to work, discipline, showing up for your work every day, it might be like following a routine. I see you doing that, and if you're not being able to follow it, you are being told that please come into this King of Wands energy, because that is going to help you move your situation forward. Look at this Page of Dishes. So just before April ends, I feel like there are many abundance blessings, financial blessings that are coming in for the feminines, and it makes me really happy, because I know for the longest time she struggled a lot, especially with money. And hereby I'm getting that scene, I'm remembering that scene from Radha Krishna, when Krishna is laughing at Radhike, because she is so stressed out, she needs to collect a certain amount for a certain gathering, and he is like, Mahalakshmi hi chinta kar rahi hai, to fir baki logon ka kya hoga, that kind of an energy. So you don't need to worry about anything, be abundant inside, right? And everything is going to translate for you. I feel like there are many blessings coming in this month itself, before this month ends. What do you need to work upon? Today you need to work upon your own mindset. You keep on falling on negative tracks. I feel these are negative thought loops, negative thought forms coming up in your mind. You constantly doubt your own sense of self-worth. You are falling into confusion. You are falling into self-blame as well. Maybe there is a lot of regret energy as well for some of you, right? So you need to step out of this, right? Take in the lessons and go on forward, right? Because even the darkness helps us shed light on situations that are not working for us, right? So certain fears and illusions might be coming up for you, dear one, right? So you need to keep a clear head. I feel like you can do a little bit of sun gazing today. Don't do it right now, otherwise you'll be burnt to a crisp. Do it probably in the evening or early in the morning. Little bit of sun gazing will bring you back that rejuvenated energy, that positivity that you need, that confidence that you need to go ahead and attack the day like a lioness. And then I have the Four of Cups, right? So again, this is like when you have negative thought loops, your emotions also drop, right? So you feel disinterested, bored, you don't feel like working also. Why? Because I don't have anything. What is the meaning of it? What is the purpose of me slogging so hard when I don't have anything? I'm still struggling, XYZ. But these cards are telling me to show up. Just show up, right? All of the good blessings are already on their way. And Four of Cups also speaks to us about gratitude. Not focusing so much on the empty cups, but on the full cup that divine is already bringing to you. Also, this is love. For some of you, like Ace of Cups I'm seeing. So what is it that you need to know, dear one? Candle. Even the smallest light can illuminate the darkest paths. Find the hope. Find the hope today. Find the positivity today. And that is going to lead you towards this chalice as well. I can't help but notice how similar these two cards are. Hold the space for your dreams to come true. Right? You need to first believe in your own dreams. Compass. Find your true north and follow it. Follow your intuition closely. Your intuition is always guiding you. Every single moment, right? And when you start listening to the voice, to the inner it's a very small whisper that your intuition gives you. It's almost like you miss it. But once you start following it, you sort of like start attracting all the things that are truly meant for you. Phone is going to be off now. Right. So compass, follow your true north and follow it. I feel like these two hands, I feel like there is someone in your life who is helping you, is guiding you, who is this guiding light, who is giving you all of the information you need to move forward, who's giving you the strength, who's giving you the direction you need. This is divine hand, divine help coming in from the universe for you, right? It might be the energy of your masculine itself, right? Like you might be getting certain advices from your masculine at this point of time. This might be in meditation, this might be through dreams, but you are receiving certain guidances from the universe. Like ultimately it's your higher self, right? But you are receiving the guidance that you need to take the next step forward. Familiar, your inner guide is always with you. Look at this, oh my god. Your inner guide is always with you. So you don't need to be concerned about going wrong. Look at this, these are two moons. Very, very similar to the moon card, right? Oh my god. Where's my book? I don't know where my book is. Alright, it's right over here. So yesterday I came across So yesterday I did a quick sketch. I'm sketching since the last couple of days. And look at this. This is what I drew yesterday. Right, it's like two moons. Again, one is black, one is red. And somehow I feel like this card is quite similar to what I drew. Two moons, right? So you're working with both subconscious minds. It's like your subconscious is deeply connected to the subconscious of your person as well, right? And you don't need to fear this current moment. It's like you are already being guided. Your inner guide is always with you. Magical. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. even if they try it, right? Because ultimately there are no two people, there is no duality. Please remember this. It becomes very difficult to wrap your head around these concepts, but if you learn about non-duality and duality, right, everything becomes quite easy, because you understand your person to be a part within, right? So if there is nothing outside of me, all of the love that's there within me is there for everyone, right? And it cannot be taken away. Even if someone tries to take it away, it is me taking it away from myself. There is no split, there is no separation at all, right? So unconditionality, we are understanding that this journey is a journey of realizing love, of realizing unconditional love. It's a journey of the heart, not a journey of the mind. Not deriving scientific concepts, not trying to rationalize what the twin flame journey is all about, right? Going beyond right and wrong. Okay, the love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Reaching your goal, everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Look at this. So if you have been having certain confusions, misdirections, illusions, doubts, fears coming up about your union, about coming together with your person, it's like, is it ever going to happen? Am I making a complete fool of myself? I don't want to be here waiting forever. Well, guess what? You are not being asked to wait, right? On this journey, it is all about being in the present moment. Waiting means what? Waiting implicates a future time which doesn't exist. Time is a concept. Time isn't linear. It is not linear. We think it to be linear. We have created like watches and clocks to depict time, but time doesn't move that way. Past, present, future are right here, right now, parallelly existing at the same time. I know it's a little difficult to wrap your head around this, but that is how what the true existence of reality is, right? So everything that you want from this connection will manifest in the near future, and that is happening quite soon, I feel, for you. So you are just being asked to hold the hope and the faith. Hold the hope and the faith. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. I just said wait. Feminine is like, मुझे नहीं करना wait. अब मत करो wait. Live your life. Enjoy your life. Do all of the things that you love doing. Imagine what would you like to do when your twin comes to you. You are right now thinking, oh, I will wear this dress with my twin. Oh, I will go to this place when I'm with my twin. Oh, I'll have this food when I'm with my twin. So what are you doing? You're putting your life on hold. And then when the person is not coming in, you turn bitter. It makes you sad, it makes you angry, it makes you impatient. It brings up all of these negative, yucky emotions in you, right? So no one is holding you back. Go ahead, live your life. Do all of the things that you want to experience with your twin before your twin arrives. That is you aligning with your highest frequency. That is you doing all of the things that you desire and love. That will bring you the energy. Automatically it will align you with your higher self. ठीक है, आप रोक नहीं रहे हो ना खुद को. अब वो सारी चीज़ें करो जिससे आपको खुशी मिलती है, जिससे आपको जॉय मिलता है. और जॉय आएगा तो अपने आप बाकी सारी चीज़ें अपने आप आएंगी, अट्रैक्ट होकर आपसे. Twin flame, this person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. I feel some of the feminines are also scared today of this connection. I'm reading this as scared. Some of you might be scared also, like, I don't want to be on this journey. This journey is so weird, it's so wild. It's like anything goes. But please know that every dynamic is different. It doesn't have to be that way. Every journey, even your twin flame path, is very unique to you because you have a very, very specific purpose to fulfill through coming into self-realization, right? So not necessary that your journey looks the same as someone else's journey. Doesn't have to be that way. So you don't need to be scared about anything. You are love, the Blossom is saying. Bad and bad SG, bad shoulder and neck pain. Wow. The responsibilities, the burden of responsibility is affecting. Today's reading resonates tagda, very important live it is. We have clove. I just had adrak wali chai, but apparently छोटो सा फर्क पड़ा है. But I will have clove. Please tell me how to have it, because I hate clove. But जब मेरा दांत बहुत ज़्यादा दर्द होता है तो मैं फिर दबा लेती हूँ, चबा लेती हूँ. Please guide me as to how to have this clove, because clove is very strong. Try Kantamrit by Patanjali. It's like Ayurvedic Vicks. Oh, okay. Lovely. Why is he stalking me, not texting, but seeing my profile story very often, even though I like it? Right? Because it's your person, it's your mirror soul. It's like they are drawn to you, but then it's like bachak. It's like again going opposite. अरे हाँ अरे नहीं अरे हाँ अरे नहीं. So that's the push and pull dynamic. It doesn't happen between the people. It happens between the people, but it's basically energy. If you understand everything in the terms of energy, it will make sense. Right? Like कभी कभार आपके जर्नी पे आपके पर्सन ने भी आपके अंदर कई बार डर उत्पन्न किया होगा, unknowingly of course. They don't do it intentionally. It's just the energy that comes up, right? आपके अंदर भी ऐसा repulsion आया होगा, right? Like maybe they are not in the same space, maybe like this is getting too much for me. तो वो पुश एंड पुल जो है वो इसीलिए है, ताकि पुल इसलिए होता है ताकि हम दोनों साथ में आए और एक दूसरे के साथ में जो है इन्फॉर्मेशन कोड्स जो है, लाइट कोड्स जो है शेयर करें, एंड देन वी गो आउट सो दैट वी कम इनटू सेपरेशन, सो दैट वी कैन integrate that information that we have received, so that we start embodying it, right? So that's why there's this stalking. Now this stalking is happening because they want to make sure that you are doing okay, that they might be curious what you're up to. They might be feeling certain things about, they might be getting intuitive hits and call to reach your profile, right? Make sure how you're doing. They feel protective of you, they feel possessive as well, right? In the best manner possible, not in a very negative way, right? So that's why they come to your profile, but they cannot communicate as of now. Exactly. Hope so things improve by April end. Shiny is laughing. I think I miss my ex and I'm afraid it will affect my boyfriend. Give yourself time. I feel like that's what the feminine is also doing right now. It's like giving herself the time to be alone in her own space, in her own energy, not jumping into connections, right? Okay, I'll do that, Shivani. I'll do that, Shivani. Thank you so much. So this was beautiful. This was a very, very powerful message that was coming across. I do have some cards, but I'm running out of time, so I'll just share them on my stories. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.